Hi friends, this is Swati Medsani. Today I'm going to explain you about the Slack productivity software. What is Slack? Slack is a cloud-based team collaboration tool co-founded by Stewart Butterfield, Cal Henderson. Slack began as an internal tool used by their company TinySpec in the development of Glitch. Coming to the history. Slack was launched in August 2013. In January 2015, Slack announced the acquisition of Screen Hero, which will be integrated into the Slack software to add voice, video, and screen sharing. Again, in March 2015, Slack announced that it was hacked over the course of 4 days in February 2015, that some number of users' data was compromised. The data included email addresses, usernames, encrypted passwords, and in some extreme cases, numbers and Skype IDs that users had associated with their accounts. Slack added two-factor authentication to their service. Features. Slack offers a lot of IRC features. Persistent chat rooms, which are called as channels, in which it is organized by topic, as well as private groups and direct messaging. All content inside the Slack is searchable, including the files, conversations, and people. Slack integrates with large number of third-party services and supports community-built and major integration includes services such as Google Drive, Trello, Dropbox, etc. Users can add emoji buttons to their messages and have emoji images in their messages to express their expressions. Team. Slack allows community groups, teams to join through a specific URL or invitation sent by a team admin or owner. Slack was meant for organizational communication. Many of these communities are categorized by topics which a group of people may be interested in discussing. Business model. Slack advertises itself as a freemium product available for unlimited number of users, but it was reported that it was actually limited to 8,462 users per channel. Platforms. Slack provides mobile apps for iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. In addition to their web browser client and native desktop clients for Mac, OS, Windows, and Linux. Now it is also available for Apple Watch. Now I will show you how to install Slack desktop app. For this, we need to sign Google as www.slack.com. So once we get this page, the first thing we need to do on this page is to go and sign in. When we click on sign in, it will ask to enter our team Slack's domain. I have already created a team domain with name Mankato team. And click as continue. Generally, you may have to put your email address and password in order to log in. Since I have logged in many times in this computer, it remembers me to sign in automatically. So I give my Slack name, team name as MNSU. So let's go and click on team tail and select team settings and click on menu. Scroll down to have download apps in order to download the Slack for desktop. Alright, we have navigated to another page showing in what platforms and mobile apps the Slack is available. Look at those. It is available for Mac, Windows, and Linux as a desktop app, and for the mobile apps, it is available for iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. Coming to desktop apps, I want to download on Windows since my operating system is Windows. Let's start downloading it for Windows. The Slack setup is downloading. It is a small sized app. It takes less time to download. Once the Slack setup is completely downloaded, let's start running it. Installation go and start by itself. It will never ask me for sign in or to enter email address since I am the one who downloaded it. It will automatically give the page which is available on the website. I have the same thing that is available on the website. So let's see what we have available in the Slack. Let's click on the team tail again and go to preferences, and I have notifications here. The notification settings, the send notifications for all activities or you can stop for some activities. And the sound, we can adjust the sound, like in which sound the notification should pop up. We can change it, or I can mute all the sounds. Notification displays, show message text in notifications, app notification settings. We have like where the display of the notification should arrive. It's on the bottom right or anywhere. Windows app, like app settings, like launch app on login or leave app running in notification area when window is closed. Like we can have the notifications pop up when the windows is closed and can see it later. Message and the media, the message theme, like it is clean or compact. The display options, like display information about who is currently typing, like we have many members in the team, so it is useful like to know who is typing the message. The display real name instead of usernames or the team default names. Show time within 24-hour clock, like 16 rather than 4 p.m. It depends on the user. Emoji style, like it's Apple or international, or Twitter style or emoji one style, etc. The sidebar, we can have access to our like the team on the left hand side by using the sidebar. The search, we can search for any charts or channels or any other thing or the persons by using the search exclusion. Read state tracking, the marking messages as read, like when we have already read the message we can mark it as we have read the message. Advanced options, like the channel list, other options like page up, page down, etc. The debugging options, which includes disable local storage, disable emoji sprite sheets. Now I will show you how to send invitations to people to join into your Slack. So let's go to the Slack, and there is an option here like invite people. We have three options here, like full members. Full members can access messages and files in any public channel and access them full team directory. Restricted accounts, these are only for paid teams, like the one who paid for the Slack can have access to this. And single channel guest is also same. Let's click on full members, which is free to send invitation. I can see here like I have joined into the Slack. Swati is joined. I gave my username as Swati. So let's say hi to Swati. And the highlighted one is the Slack bot. The Slack bot is an in program in the Slack which can communicate with us. Like if you have any questions about the Slack, we can communicate with the Slack bot directly. Now I will show you how to create the channels in the Slack. General, we have two channels right now. It's the general and the random. In the general we have 4 people, and in the random we also have the 4 people. We can also invite others to join the channel if you have any other contacts. Presently all my contacts are in this group. So let's go and see how to create a channel. We saw a plus button or right side of the channel. We can click on that and create a new public channel. It's a public channel. If you don't want to make it public, you can create it private. So private in the sense it's my own channel. I can create like project. I want to join only Pallavi to this channel, so I can create the channel. So my channel project is created and it's a private channel. We can see a log symbol left side of the channel, and we also create a public channel like databases. I can invite all the members into this group and click on create channel. The channel is created. We can add any number of channels we want. And let's see how to add direct messages. Direct messages in the sense we have a group conversation with all these people, or we can have a personal conversation with the only few people in the group. So let's go and create a new direct message. open, like press symbol, start a conversation. Like we can add this one and these two and this member to the group and go. I created a direct message with the three people. Now the message from me will be visible to all the three members in the group. Now let's talk something more about the Slack. Now go to one of the channel like the databases. We can invite others to this channel. Actually, I have all the members in my Slack in this channel, or we can have add on our app to the channel. Like we can add more apps like to do stats both others into my conversations. We can have the Skype communication too into my channel. And I can even also set the purpose which for what I give it to the channel. The purpose of channel is for like sharing queries, etc. I have updated the purpose of the channel. Like we can see here the purpose of sharing the channel query, etc. I can also even edit it. Let's talk about how to share the files in the Slack. We can see the plus symbol over here. We can click it. We can have here to upload the file. We can upload the file from computer or from the desktop, from the downloads, from wherever you want. We can upload it. We can also create the post. To create the post, like we can create we can create a single line of the post, or we can share any other thing like the documents, etc. There's a difference between the writing the message over here and the creating the post. The main difference is we can type more than one line of text in the text box, but whereas we can write only single line of text in the create post. Let's see how the create post works. Now I can, let's close this. I can write the post. I can include the headings. Let first write the post, like say hello. Now I can include the heading and make it the larger text, or I can make it the some more smaller text, or I can make it the two smaller text. And these are the bullet ones. These are the bullet with numerics, and this is the markup language which I can include in the text document, like this, the markup language. uh, Now I can do some more actions on this post, like I can delete the post, or I can print this post, or I can create a public link to this post, or I can have the copy link. So I'm going to share this post. Like I can share it in the databases or in the general. So I want to share this post in the databases. The name of the post is like example. Share. It's showing a message like it's shared in the databases. So let's see where I have created the example post and it appears in the channel databases. Now I can add a comment. Hello. I added a comment. That's Swati added a comment. Like I can even add the emojis, add reaction. So let's talk something more about the creating the post. We have more actions in the post, like we can have the keyboard shortcuts. Like for the heading we can directly use alt control and 1, for the heading 2 like this, and for the bullets we have some other shortcut keys which are very useful. We can have the bold for control B, divider, like etc. We can also view comments in this post, like Swati said hello. I can even share it in another group, in another channel too, to the random, share, to share in the random, go to the Slack and see in the random. See, I have shared a post and there is one comment. the member which given in the data. Now I want to talk about some of the features available in the Slack. The Slack is more beneficial because when different people in the team communicates through different software, it is very easy to follow that cycle, and even sometimes you may miss some of the valuable information. But in the Slack, we can create a thread of the messages so that every member in the team will not miss any of the important information, or we can create a thread to only the few people in the group, like creating the private group and have a conversation with them. But for the free version we can have only the 10,000 messages, like we can see only the first 10,000 messages. But for the paid versions we can have more than 10,000 messages, like we can see the 10,000 messages, and we can store another 10,000 messages and the backup for the future use. When we are sending the messages in a group, we can tag it only to some of the particular people by including at the rate symbol before their name, uh, and say, did you read the post? This is only to only one person. In the sense I have tagged it, I can make it achieved. Now we can see here the messages, like I have tagged it only to one person, like the standard items which I have tagged to only the one person or more. And here we have the more actions here, like all the files. We have all the files. In the free version we have only the 5 GB of free space to save and upload our files. But when we want beyond the 5 GB for the team, we can go to the paid version. These are all the files which we have, and the team directory, all the members in the team, help. This will show some of the features that are available in the Slack, like inviting the new members to your Slack team, understanding the channels and private channels direct message. Like if you don't understand any of these terms, you can go into here and can see like more about the channels, the private channels and the direct messages. We can join multiple Slack teams at a time, the formatting your messages. We can learn more about these here, and you can also click on share, like see all help topics. It will navigate to the Slack help center. Now we can click on browse all articles using Slack. We can see the account basics, like reset your password, etc. The messages in which we can format our messages, emoji and the emotions, emoji reactions. We can edit and delete the messages in the Slack. We can all integrate into our Slack. We have notifications next, like pushing notifications on the desktop or email notifications. Apps, the we have the Slack available for Mac, for the Windows, Linux, Windows Phone, etc. The files like uploading and the sharing files, creating a snippet, composing a post, etc. Tools and customizations, app directory. Finally, let's talk about how to integrate other apps into our Slack. The Slack provide an advantage of integrating other apps into our apps, like we can share the files from other apps, like many people upload their files in the Google Drive, so they can share the files from the Google Drive directly in the Slack, and can also have the video chatting through the Skype calls or the Google Hangouts. So let's see how to integrate apps into the Slack. So for this, go and click on our team tab, and we have an option of apps and custom integrations. It will navigate to another page. We can see the apps available to integrate into the Slack. We can also have other categories in which the apps are available for integration. In analytics we have the stats bot, Leo, etc. In the communication we have the Google Hangouts. So let's join the Google Hangouts, like just like integrate the Google Hangouts. I want to install it on the technology students. Install. Uh, we have something here like Google Hangouts let you communicate with your team via instant messaging, voice calls, and the video calls. This integration allows you to easily start a Hangout with a member of channel. Usage guide. The add Google Hangouts integration. Like name with can even change our name like Google Hangouts or video calling. Customize icon like upload images. Now I want to see I choose an emoji. I can use this and save settings. Now this has integrated into the technology students. Let's go to the databases and we want to start a new hangout, like we can press slash and say hangouts. I have to type an invalid command, so let's search for this here. We can have the Google Hangouts here, like we have just integrated this app into this, so we can have the hangout. I have integrated the Google Hangout in this channel, and I have just done some of the Google Hangouts with my contacts. You can see all these hangouts are posted. The people in this group in this channel can see this and they can join in this Google Hangout. So let's make another Google Hangout in this channel. It's asking me to invite the people to hangout. I can add multiple people, like it's showing like it can add 18 people in this video call at a single time. So I am making call to one of my contacts. The call is on the way. Hi Anika,
Hi, Swati.
how are you doing?
Yeah, good. What is the progress of the project present you're working on?
Yeah, this is my final presentation. Like this is the last demonstration, like integrating the apps into the Slack. So after this demonstration, I am
Mm-hmm.
almost done with the app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then what's the progress of your app?
It's almost done, and I have to just render the project and upload it to the YouTube.
Oh, okay, it's great. Okay, then
Thank
carry
you.
on.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I have just done a Google Hangout with one of my contacts, and we can see that my Google Hangout is just posted into the channel. And here there are some of the team directory, like who are in the online. The Swati, which I am the one who is actually all away from the Slack. Uh, this is all about the Slack productivity software. Hope you all understood very good. Thank you for watching the video.